Hello, I'm Deric Bowden. Welcome to the second episode of Hey Deric, got a minute? First off, I want to thank everybody who watched my last episode. I want to thank you for subscribing and sharing. I also appreciate your comments as I'm always looking to improve myself. Today I want to talk about friends and the impact they have on your life. As kids, our parents told us to be careful about who we associate with. You're guilty by association. Lay down with dogs, get up with fleas. If you're old enough to be watching this video, you've lived it. If you're young enough, keep living. You'll find it to be true. First thing I want to say is take a look at where you are right now. If you're in a good place, you probably got good friends. Good friends are people that support what you're doing. They encourage you to do good things, and they hold you accountable. If things aren't going so well for you right now, you're probably surrounded by bad people. How do you know bad people? Most importantly, they do the opposite of what good friends do. They don't support you. They don't encourage you. They don't hold you accountable. But even worse than that, bad people won't let you go. If they think you're trying to leave them, if they see you trying to improve your place in life, if they see you doing something or on a path where you're going to leave them behind, they're not going to let you go. They need you. They need you right there with them. They don't have any other friends. They got a small group and they can't afford, they're afraid to do without you. So they're going to be like the crabs in a barrel. If you try to get out of that barrel, those bad friends are going to pull you back down. They're going to discourage you from doing anything good for yourself that's going to be a negative for them. And that's because they're selfish people. So you need to be careful if you got friends like that. And also, just something to think about. If you can sit back and honestly say all your friends are bad, you're actually one of the same type of people, and you're not the only good one in the bunch. So let me tell you how I try to work my life. I use a series of concentric circles where I am standing in the center. The closest people to me are my very best friends. Okay? And if you got very good friends, very best friends like I have, you can count them on one hand and you probably got some fingers left over. Those are the folks that are closest to me. A little further out are some friends of mine, but they're not quite as close to me as my good friends, but they're still important to me. And as you go out to each circle, the people get less and less important to me. They're less and less close to me, and they have less assets to me. That's the way that I work it. I find it works well for me. Now, I control the movement. I control who gets on any circle. And I control which circle they're on. And I also control they're moving away from me or they're moving towards me. Because this is what I find. Friends are work. Friends require energy. And friends require time. And I can't do that for 37 people. I need a small number of people that I can depend on. Also, I only need a small number of people that need to depend on me. Right now, as I'm talking to you, two of my close friends have just experienced the loss of a loved one. Okay, that impacts me. Because one, I feel bad because they're unhappy, because they're going through something. And two, it impacts me because I am going to stop doing what I'm doing to spend time with them, to support them, to stand by my friends in one of their lowest moments in life, at one of their most hurtful times in life. I'm going to be there for them. And like I said, I can't do that for a large number of people. If you're the type of person that think everybody is your best friend, if you take a look at your phone and you got 50 people that are favorites, I don't see how you can do that, because in my estimation, that's too many people thinking they can call you and ask you for something. That's too many people thinking that they need you. That's also too many people for you to make yourself available to. Like I said, I'm not saying that you shouldn't support people. I'm not saying that people shouldn't support you, but can you really actively support 20 best friends? I don't know, maybe you can, you can't, but I think if you got that many people close to you, that's a mistake. On the flip side, if you're one of them folks that say, I don't have any friends, if nobody's near you, something's wrong with that too, because we're communal beings. We need people to be near us. We need friends. So what am I saying here is we need balance. You need people in your life, but everybody's not a close friend, and everybody's not out there at the extreme perimeter. So let me tell you something. As I talk to you about friends, as I talk to you about people in your life, I'm also talking about family. Yeah, mother, father, sister, brother, aunts, uncles, cousins, they apply too. These people can add value to your life or they can pull you down. Not everybody has got the same blood flowing through your veins. Not everybody with the same last name or y'all share parents wants to see you do well. Matter of fact, some of them want to see you do bad. They take pleasure in you seeing you do bad. And some of them think that it's your role in their life to support everything you're doing. So you need to be careful about where you place your family members in the circles that I described earlier. So what I'm saying, you need to do a present day assessment. Where are you at right now? Are you happy right now? If you're happy right now, you're probably surrounded by a good group of friends. People that support you and people that you can support. If you're not in a good place right now, it stands to reason that you got bad people around you. There's nobody helping you do well, nobody supporting the good things that you're doing, and all they're doing is holding you down to where they are because they need you, like I mentioned earlier. So you need to take a look at who's close to you, and you know, it might be time we need to make some move. Some people that are close to you might need to be pushed out a little bit. It might need to push way away from you. You might need to love them from afar. And there might be some people that aren't that close to you that maybe are proving themselves to be trustworthy, proving themselves to be better friends, or, you know, situations might have changed where they might need to be a little closer to you where it would benefit both of you. As you've heard, the old reason, season, lifetime. You meet some people for a reason. You meet them, they're close to you, and once that reason's over, they're done. You don't need them that close to you. I'm not saying you just kick them totally out of your life, but they don't need to be very close to you. You meet some people for a season. As an example, your high school friends. When you're going through high school, you see them in the morning, you see them at school, you see them after school, you hang out on the weekends. You graduated from high school, and maybe you don't see them at all right now. Were it not for social media, you don't hear from them at all, you don't even know where they are. And then if you're lucky, you got a handful of folks, and these are the folks I was talking about that are on your inner circle, that you have these people for a lifetime. You might have met them as children, or you might have met them as adults, but these are your lifetime friends. Lastly, I want to loosely quote two rappers. The first one is Meek Mill. He had a song where he said words, loosely paraphrased, I asked God to remove my enemies, and I started losing friends. The other one is Chuck D, a Public Enemy. He said, if you can't change the people around you, well then change the people around you. Hey everybody, thank you very much for watching. I'm Deric Bowden, and this is Hey Deric, Got a Minute? Hey listen, if you like this, do me a favor, subscribe. Do a friend a favor and share. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.